Good day everybody, and welcome back to another video. I am home for the summer and finally have some time to make more quality content. So, what better plane to kick it off with than the Fouga CM.170R Magister? A French warbird sitting outside at Virginia Tech Airport. A plane that I did not even know existed until it was right in front of me. A very distinctive V-tail steals the show and everybody's attention. The cockpit looks like a 60s fighter, and it does not have ejection seats for space reasons and to keep the plane light. Powered by the Turbo Mecha Marburet, producing 880 pounds of thrust each, the engines are situated very close together as to have more control if one engine is lost. The Fouga is also known for how stable it is in flight, and it is used a lot for aerobatics and air shows, and it steals the show with that V-tail look. Something rarely seen in general, but almost unheard of for military operations, besides the F-117. Anyways, I will let my friend and the owner, JP Stewart, take it away.
1962 Fouga Magister. So it's an old jet warbird, but a very well kept one.
I can tell. Looks awesome. How much?
It's air conditioned. I'm gonna run it pretty warm, so
Could I sit in the cockpit?
when we get back, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Or if you're gonna be around, or you.
I'll be around, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be around. How much fuel does this burn an hour?
That's the problem. It burns about 150, 160 gallons an hour.
Wow.
So
But that's expensive.
that the rest of the airplane is actually not expensive. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It burns too much gas. I mean, it's a multi-engine airplane with hydraulics, right? So there's always an intrinsic level of complexity to that.
Yes,
Turbines, you don't take it to the typical A&P.
No, you need somebody pretty on it. So when you're ready,
I'm going to kick out the...
The Fouga Magister was designed for the French Air Force's need for a jet trainer in the late 40s. The VTOL came from the Fouga CM.8 series jet glider. The Magister borrowed from the design heavily and first flew in 1952 and entered into service with the French Air Force. In total, 23 nations used the Magister, including El Salvador, Israel, Belgium, Finland, Brazil, Katanga, Morocco, Ireland, Cambodia, and Libya. The specific Fouga Magister was operated in the Finnish Air Force before coming to the USA in the 90s and was associated with the Seattle Museum for a while. It underwent restoration in the 2010s, which is where it got its paint scheme it has today. Here they come back after a 25-minute flight for more fuel.
The French got one lucky weapon.
Oh.
Go around. Whoa. Yes, sir. Can I get a picture of both sides?
I got a bunch of pictures inside the Fouga Magister and chatted for a while with everybody who came to see the departure and arrival of the spring. He was saying something about a fuel burn rate of 160 gallons an hour for those small engines. Anyways, I have an uncut startup video for those real aviation buffs out there. Well, that is all I have for you all today. Thank you so much for watching to the end, and I will see you in the skies.